afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time in September. I cannot believe it. We are at September 1 right now. And what a year it's been for the show. The summer has been the best one ever. Now in my 13th year, I just can't keep rehashing that enough because it's so surreal. But here we are, and I have another awesome rapper from the Springfield, Mass area. We're having rappers galore. But before I get to him, I've got to read these awesome underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So, I want to thank Auto Country, king of the used car in Abington, #1 in the dealer raters for Massachusetts in 2021. Best in customer service, been with me since the beginning. We got Countertops Express in North Attleboro, experts in installing and removing quartz and granite. We got A1's Tire and Auto Center in Brockton, always in search of new techs and service writers. We got John's Greenhouses and Florist Shop in Brockton. We got Johnny Macaroni's Restaurants, 2 in East Bridgewater, 1 in Halifax. We got Auto Town Auto Glass installed in Abington. We got Lynch's Towing Auto Cycle and Truck Center in Brockton, 1 number for towing, 1 number for projects. They're always looking for new scrap, wheels, anything that has to do with transportation. My pal Lynch hangs with that. He does that in Brockton. So we got Chapin Sheds in Whitman. We got Doggy Boutique Albee Professional Grooming in Brockton, run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell. We got Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We got RW Carpet and Flooring in Norton, covering floors for 50 years. We got the Gun Runner LLC in Middleborough, the Second Amendment Friends Store. We got Easton Fitness right in the Village Shops in Northeastern, and we got Joe's Diner in Taunton. And I want to thank you guys very much. And now on that note, I'll now officially introduce Mr. Anthony Cortez. He wasn't actually going to perform, but to see how beautifully they set up the stage for us, he decided yes, he's going to do it. So about halfway through the show, I'm going to take a little break, and we're going to hear his original rap. But before we do that, we're going to talk to him like I do with every guest. So Anthony, thanks for coming down here tonight. I know you and your entourage made quite a journey. It was a bit of a haul, but it was so nice to have you. So thanks again for coming in.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for having me here, though. Definitely appreciate it.
Okay, well, like what I do with every guest, and I know you've seen the show before, and I know I had your friends on last night at my other location from, far away. I profile you thoroughly. I find out what you were like as a kid, how you got into what you're doing now. You look like you're a Snoop Dogg fan, kind of, with the shades but even though you got a Guns N' Roses shirt on, I make observations. That doesn't necessarily mean they're correct, but I act on them. I orate on them. So tell me about yourself. You grew up in the Springfield area, or Holyoke, or wherever in that neighborhood?
Yeah, I grew up in Springfield, and I grew up in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago? Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember. Now, as I recall, now that I think of it, when we hooked up on Facebook, your previous address was Chicago.
Yeah.
Were you born there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, I've been out there. I actually did a book expo there in 2000s. So I've been out there. I know the South Side a little bit. Okay. What was life like growing up in Chicago? Did you grow up on the South Side?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I know McCormick Place. That was where the convention was. So tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm in rough upbringing,
Yep.
Just trying to stay out the streets.
Yep, I understand.
Stuff like that, rough environment. It was just mad violence, so it's like it's quick to fall into that environment for real.
It absolutely is.
Trying to get your mind off of it is like hard though, especially hanging around with the wrong crowd.
That's right, or just be friends with people that the wrong crowd doesn't like.
Yeah.
I know. Well, so now I've got a blunt question for you. Did any of that stuff inspire your music? I know, because oftentimes I know the rappers that does.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Okay.
It definitely did. Just, what I seen day-to-day basis, stuff I was going through. So definitely, my music definitely, is influenced by my upbringing.
Okay, so when did you come to the Springfield area? How long ago?
Probably like 4 years ago.
Okay, what was the reason?
Just to get up out of there.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah,
okay.
Change environments.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so did you start playing music as a kid when you were still in Chicago?
Nah, not really. I just when I came here, I just started, playing the instruments. Like I know how to play the drums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
What about rapping though? I mean,
rapping?
Right
nah, at first I really wasn't rapping, but my boys were.
Oh.
They were rapping. I just played the background, and then
they said you're too good to just play the background, right? They said, come on and be in the foreground.
And then they used to just bug me to start rapping. And then I made one song, I dropped it, and everybody was like rocking with it. So at first, I wasn't going to keep going.
Okay.
And then I just changed my mind. I was like, all right, let me see where it take me. And I just started rapping.
That's awesome. Okay, now this was like 4 years ago?
Yeah, this was like 2018.
18?
I started rapping like 2015. Like when I dropped that first song, it was 2015.
Okay.
But I didn't take it serious until like 2018.
I understand. Okay. Well, so what did you do between 2015 and 2018? How did you? I assume you did something to enliven your career to some degree.
Nah, I'm not even gonna hold. Not really.
Okay.
I was just
hung out.
yeah, just being outside.
Okay.
You know, hanging outside.
All right, that's cool. All right, now you talk about your boys. Now, how many in your rap group? Now, these guys you brought with you, they're just your friends. They're not going to perform anything.
No.
Okay, but how many in the band that you're in?
I'd say it's about like 4 of us.
Okay.
Like 4 of us for real. There's more, but
Yeah.
they not on the rap side. They just
They just hang out. But
Yeah.
all right. Now, when it comes to writing, do you write your own songs, your own tunes?
yeah. I used to write, but now I just freestyle.
Okay, so freestyle is almost like just a cappella, right?
Yeah, it's something like that. Like basically what I do, I like when I record myself, I'll just like say a line and then I'll just punch out, punch back in.
Okay.
Basically like that.
You feel more comfortable doing it like that?
Yeah, it's like more better because it's like you don't think too much.
Right,
So it's
exactly.
like whatever come to mind, you just
Just
say.
automatic, yeah.
Yeah.
It must be awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you've been doing this a while. Do you perform out in Springfield a lot, and also where else?
Yeah, I perform out in Springfield a lot. I actually got a show tomorrow too.
Where?
Northampton.
Oh, beautiful, great town.
Yeah.
Okay.
I performed in Florida. I performed in Cali. And
California?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
wow.
about it.
So you've sort of been traveling all over the country doing this.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Wow. A
Definitely
lot
a
of you. I mean, California. That's across the country.
Yeah.
When did you go there?
I went there. June.
Okay. Just a couple of months. Well, today's
Couple
just
months ago.
September, so.
Yep.
Great. Wow.
Right in June.
So I mean, I mean, let's face it. You're a national icon now. If you travel in the country,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anywhere else? What other states? Just wondering. If
haven't-
nowhere else, that's fine. But I mean, obviously, if you're heading in that direction, you're going to be extending yourself further, even further.
Yeah, I haven't performed anywhere else, but I've been to like Arizona.
Yep.
Been to South Carolina.
Okay. How about not New York then? Right?
I've been to New York, but
You haven't performed there.
I haven't performed there yet.
Okay. Have you guys done like a music video at all? Any music videos?
Yeah, I got a couple of music videos out.
Okay. And
Yep, on my YouTube.
and when did you record them? How long ago?
My very first video, I recorded that like 2018.
Okay.
That was my very first one.
And did you do it? A lot of it was like the inner city, like around the Springfield area, like outside
Yeah.
mostly. Yeah. I mean, I know how the rapping scene is. You like to be outdoors. You like the graffiti on the walls, and
Yeah.
and I understand. I know how that.
Yep.
I mean, I've had a lot of your people on as guests, and okay. Now, in terms of like other things, did you go to college at all? I mean, did you go to did you go to school for music in any capacity?
Nah, I did. I was starting to go to Stick. You know where that's at?
Yeah, there's not. I think that's where Belly Gang said he went to.
Yeah, I started to go to Stick for engineering, and then I just stopped.
Oh, okay. He just wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically, how much time a week? You're not writing anymore. You're just basically freestyling.
Yep.
Okay, so when you go to do your show tomorrow in Northampton, you're pretty much just going to walk in there and just sing what's on your mind. You don't really have anything written down.
Not like that. I basically like when I perform, I just do like my pre-recorded songs.
Okay, so so what you do is instead of writing, you just think of something, you put it on a disc or something, and it's done. It's good to go. And then you can always use it as a backdrop for your other stuff for later.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, how many shows did you do this summer? I assume after you came back from. When you were in California, you were there for how long?
I was there for 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah, 5 days.
Okay, you performed like in L.A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Venice Beach.
Cool, right on the beach. Sweet. Oh, that must have been awesome. The girls must have loved that.
Yeah, that was dope.
Okay. Do you have any idols in the rap world? I know I mentioned Snoop Dogg because you kind of remind me of him a little bit, but you tell me.
Like Lil Wayne, Gucci.
Okay.
Chief Keef.
I'll be honest with you. I'm only starting to get into rap because of the guests I've had on the show. Most of the time, I love some of the bands that I hear on the radio, like The Weeknd. They're kind of rap. They're sort of like a combo between R&B and rap.
Yeah.
And I'm into that. I'm into this. I'm into people being expressive. I love the top 40 tunes on the radio. I listen to them every day. But there's so many artists out there, it's hard to keep track. Sometimes I listen to that radio station. I think it's 96.9. That's pretty much the R&B station. Now, would you consider yourself an R&B artist too, or just? I mean, all right, let me ask you this. Before you answer that question, do you consider, is there a difference between rap and R&B? And if so, what is it?
Yeah, it definitely is.
All right.
I feel like rap is more like lyrical.
Yeah, okay.
Like that.
And R&B is more melodial.
Yeah, like
Okay.
more like melodic.
Melodic, yeah.
And
Well,
then the subjects is different.
Right, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I've never done this before. So I like to make suggestions to my guests. I'm thinking maybe you could be the first R&B rapper. I think you'd be great at it. I don't know. Something about you just gives me that impression.
Yeah, I'm versatile though. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I could do it all.
You can do it all. I mean, because you're so easygoing with your lyrics. You don't have any problem freestyling, which is, I mean, that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, I do that with my show. I never write anything down. I just wing it. I research people like I did you, and then we talk. But
right.
And I know, and in a way, there's a similarity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely took me a minute to like start just freestyling though, because
Okay.
I used to write.
Wait, why don't you just don't want to do it? You just figure, why waste paper when I can just do it up here?
Yeah.
And record it on a disc, and there it is. Okay.
And then I used to catch myself just thinking about too much.
Right.
Like
yeah.
I would think about something, try to write it down, and then now I'm stuck.
Then it slows you down. Yeah, I know. You hit a snag. I understand. Okay. Now, do you have? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? We're actually about halfway through the show, and I'm going to take a little break, and Anthony's going to perform something. So I'm sit back. You're going to go up on that beautiful stage there, and you're going to perform one of your originals, and then we're going to talk about it.
All right, let's
So
do
without further ado, we'll be right back and listen to Mr. Anthony Cortez.
If I say how I feel, would you really listen? I told you I'm alright, but really I'm not there. Hey, ride around in the coupe, yeah, I'm ballin'. Looking up to God, know I'm heaven sent. Praying to keep loyalty in all my friends, cause Lord knows I got their back through thick and thin. Thinking I was just coolin' up in LA, riding having thoughts of my daddy, man. Ever since my daddy went and passed, damn. I grew up and turned into a savage. Pills in my hand, I almost took my life the same day. I'm happy who I became, but lately I've been trying to maintain. Ask for PS5s, but I just want to change things. Don't know who need to hear this, but they're always in the same way. I do a lot of good things, but the bad is what you see first. They don't want no problems. I'll put them on a t-shirt. Gave you everything down to my shoes, that's why my feet hurt. Yeah, we're right way, but I understand why he hurt. I feel. Would you really listen? I told you I'm alright, but really I'm not there. Hey, ride around in the coupe, yeah, I'm ballin'. Looking up to God, know I'm heaven sent. Praying to keep loyalty in all my friends, cause Lord knows I got their back through thick and thin.
Yeah, nice job. Perfect. There you go. That was awesome, Anthony. Awesome. So
Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, I got the gist of that. I mean, basically, you're reaching out to your people.
Yeah.
And new people too. See if they want to become, amongst your other people. Yeah. Okay. That's true. No, that's cool. I understand. I totally get that. That's the great thing about rap. I mean, you pretty much, the message is pretty clear usually.
Yeah.
Whereas in some music, it's not always clear. Sometimes the lyrics sound better if in other songs, but a rap it's pretty clear what a rap is trying to say most of the time,
Yeah, that was definitely on like the melodic side. I actually like wrote that one. I wrote that one when I was actually in LA.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's wow. Okay. Did you perform it out there too?
No, I didn't perform it. I wrote it like probably the day after when I was actually leaving. Like.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sort of on the way back.
Yeah.
No. All right. Yeah. It's good traveling music.
Yeah.
Okay. When you travel? I mean, when you went out to LA, did you fly or did you drive out?
Nah, yeah, I flew.
What's that? You flew.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, because I would think that if you spend a lot of time traveling, it's going to give you more incentive to think of new material for more stuff, right? Especially when you visit different cities and you find you see what people are like.
Right.
I mean, I'm wondering now. Did you when you said you were in Arizona? Were you like out in the desert with the cacti and all that stuff?
Yeah, I was in the Phoenix area.
Right. So I'm wondering, would you ever think of writing about will you travel? I mean, talk about give people a little lesson about what it was like to be the rapper traveling the country, and I mean that might be kind of cool. Just an idea for something you might want to.
Yeah,
think
I never.
about.
That's something I never thought about.
Yeah, I always try to give, like I said, give advice to my guests that would behoove them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be
definitely
kind of cool.
That's definitely something I think about.
Yeah, you should definitely. I mean, let's face it. When you rap, rapping is basically it's almost like an autobiography in pieces that you're doing every day. You're coming up with these ideas based on your own experience, I guess, and
Right.
and you just turn it into rhyme and you're in rhythmical and make it rhythmical.
Yep.
And that's what rap is. And if it's done well, you can inspire a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think it's come so far, since since when it began, which is I guess probably the '90s. I don't know if I mean you look like you were born in the '90s, maybe the '80s at the very late
Yeah,
'80s.
not the '80s, nah, '90s.
'90s. Okay, no, I mean you were obviously young, but you were born at the right time to pick up the rap movement.
Yeah.
I'd say so. That worked out great for you.
Yep.
Okay. Do you do anything else for entertainment? Do you I don't know? Do you dance at all? Do you do any? I'm just wondering anything.
Nah, I don't dance, but I got the moves for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, sometimes I figure rap and dancing sort of go together.
Yeah,
And
nah. On my downtime, I'll just go play ball. My boy Charles.
You play ball?
Yeah.
What, baseball?
Nah, basketball.
Oh, okay, b-ball. All right, that's cool.
Yeah,
The
I
outdoor courts of Springfield?
Yeah.
Yep.
We go to some court in West Springfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outdoors, I mean, in the wintertime, you probably go to the Y and play there.
Yeah. They actually changed the Y now too.
Oh, they did? How so?
Yeah, it's like apartment buildings now.
Oh, but there's no more Y then?
They got a Y. It's like downtown Springfield, but it's much smaller now.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's pretty much restricted to your summertime when you're playing basketball.
Yeah, so we just play outside.
Okay. Well, you look athletic. Did you play sports in school?
Yeah, I played sports in high school.
What'd you play? Basketball in high school?
I played football, basketball, and I did track.
And that was in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. So you could have been. I mean, look, it's obviously you got a lot going for you. You could have been an athletic rapper. There's nothing wrong with that. They sort of go together, obviously. Oh, okay. Well, now how many shows now that we're coming into fall? You got any more? How many shows do you got lined up for the next few weeks?
So I got a show September 2nd.
That's tomorrow.
Yep, that's tomorrow. That's in Northampton.
Yep.
I got one coming up the 17th.
Okay.
That's in Northampton too, and then I got two more. I can't think of the.
All right, don't worry about it. You get it written down somewhere, I guess.
Yeah. So I got four so far.
Okay, that's cool. All right, now how many? Do you ever? I know you have a group. Now you say there's 4 guys in your band, basically.
Yeah.
And they're all rappers too. Okay. And do you ever collaborate with other rappers at all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I definitely do.
Male and female?
I haven't collabed with no female artists.
Would you ever consider it? I certainly would, but that's me. But I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I could definitely hear like songs.
Yeah. I mean, a guy with a melodic voice like you have should definitely have it would definitely help you to have a woman with a melodic voice alongside you singing right with you.
There's not too many female artists in Springfield that well,
you got to recruit
do
them.
that type of what you call it.
Right, but you might, I'm just saying you might want to look into trying to recruit some because I bet they could be very helpful. It's always nice to have female voices in your rap, no matter what. I mean, listen, I love watching people sing and dance. Definitely got to have a mixed bag though when it comes to, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I mean, maybe it's just one person's opinion, but I mean, I am a member of the public to that end.
Right.
And I definitely like the sound. I think I wish there were more female rappers, and I expect at some point there will be. I just think more of them just have to pick up the ball, like using basketball leagues, jogging as an analogy. Okay. But when you're not planning on doing any writing probably between now and whenever you do your next few shows. You're just gonna you think you'll have new songs by the time you get to those shows?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got more songs now, so
right.
I just record.
Just record them whenever you want.
I just record and I just have them.
Hey, I was wondering maybe you'll write a song about being on my show. That'd be wild.
Yeah,
on the way back when you're going home tonight.
Right. Definitely.
We don't have to write it. You just
find a beat and just write to it.
Freestyle it and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you look like you're a dressy dude. Did you ever do any male modeling at all? Or, maybe getting on any, covers? I mean, I could see you on a cover of a music magazine, possibly.
Yeah, nah. I don't model.
Really? I mean, I don't mean I mean just to get you, your look out there in the, in the world, so that people know who you are.
Yeah, I haven't did that yet.
You haven't done? Okay, I'm just thinking it might be a cool idea. I mean, obviously you like the camera. You got plenty of you guys taking pictures right now.
Yeah.
And these are pictures.
My boy.
Yeah, your boy's taking right. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, I mean, because visual is a big visuality is a huge part of music, no matter what. And it's very important that you have a good presentation.
Right.
So, have you ever been on the radio before?
Yeah, one time.
Okay, tell me about that. What radio station, and was it around the Springfield area?
Yeah, it was Springfield area, WTCC.
Oh, I've heard of them. Yeah, I know them. They're right. It's like they got a TV station, Channel 22. It's right near there. Okay.
Yeah, I was on there I think 2 weeks ago.
Oh, cool.
They were there too.
Performing live?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, with you guys, with your boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them.
Oh, okay. Have you ever been on TV before? Was this your first TV appearance?
Yeah, this is my first TV appearance.
I'm so honored.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, because I mean that's what you want. You want to make those videos so people want to have you on, maybe be on MTV, Nickelodeon or something.
Yep.
Yeah. You ever done any acting at all? No?
Not yet.
No, okay. No, it might be something because there's nothing wrong with mixing music with with motion pictures. It's always cool to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that.
Yeah. Might want to audition for something. Yeah, there's a bunch of casting companies out your way. It's like CP Casting. They're out in Orange, which isn't too far from you.
Okay.
Yeah, there's it's right near Amherst.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I went out and auditioned. I used to do films. I don't do anymore. I'm happy just doing the show.
Right.
Yeah, but you might want to write a little. What it might be kind of cool is like write a little skit and turn it into a rap song, and then make it like a little, almost like a rap opera.
Yeah, that's what I got a boy, my boy Steez.
Yeah.
He's more into like the acting and the entertainment and all that. So like he be trying to write out like my music videos.
Yeah.
And then try to bring them together like that.
That'd be perfect. You would collaborate with him, and I bet you could come up with something really cool.
Yeah.
And then submit it, to some. Now, do you have I don't know about an agent. Have you ever been represented by anybody?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm just by myself.
Just by yourself. So
Yeah.
you basically took it upon yourself to fly out to Hollywood, to Florida, and just to perform and or South Carolina.
Yeah. I just get the opportunity and then I just take it.
But okay, but I mean, is there something you like enlist in? I mean, how do you get an opportunity to perform like the way you did out in L.A.?
Usually I got like a couple of promoters on my my page and stuff like that.
Okay.
So like usually like I'll see it.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit them up, or usually like they'll hit me up and ask me like if I want to do it. So I just say yeah.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. That's all it takes is 2 promoters. The next thing you know, you're across the country doing it out in L.A.
Yeah, and then not only that, my boy cousin, he actually lives out in L.A.
Okay.
So like when they have like music events like that, he'll hit us up. So.
Did you happen to stop and see a comedy show when you were out there?
Nah, I didn't get to see one.
You get into you like stand-up comedy?
Yeah, I like it.
You like comedy? We all like to laugh. Do you know who Sarah Silverman is, the comedian?
No,
you never heard of her?
That.
All right. Well, she's my cousin, but I'm just wondering. She's in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of her.
No, that's okay.
I don't watch too much of it. Like.
Right. I understand. Yeah. Okay. It's always good. And speaking of laughter, it's always good if you can create. I haven't seen one yet, but a comical rap would be really great. Something funny.
Yeah.
Making fun. Even if you make fun of dark stuff, just to make it off the cuff and everything. And that might be something you might want to try too.
That's just crazy because like that's what some artists be doing, and they like blow up off that.
Well, yeah, it'd blow it off the charts.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, Anthony? We're down to the final 5 minutes.
Okay.
We made it go by. I hope you had fun. I hope you all had fun watching the interview.
Like it went by quick.
Oh, it always does. Yeah, the topic time we move it. We always have fun on the show.
Right.
So what I want you to do in the remaining time is just look at the camera and your friends here, give shouts out real quick. We'll condense them and then we'll wrap the show up with my music as we begin it.
I bet. Yeah. Shout out to my boy D Nice on the camera. Shout out to my boy Charles. Shout out to my sister for popping out. Shout out to my girl for popping out. Shout out my boy Steez. Y'all could go follow me on Instagram at Cortez _so her rich. And y'all can follow me on all platforms at her rich Cortez. Oh yeah, and shout out Yola too. Shout out my boy Stat.
Awesome. I hope you had fun.
Sure did. Definitely did. Appreciate
Thanks.
you.
I appreciate you too, because you know coming in here and driving all that long distance. Now, what I ask every guest, just like I asked Ty to get me more people, like he got me you. Now that you did my show, if you want to get me other people, that would be great. If any of you want to be on the show at some point, that would be awesome. Okay, yeah, we'll get you on, either by Zoom or in person.
Charles, get my boy on.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I was thinking I'd try to land at least one guest out of this foursome here at some point.
He go crazy with the pictures.
Yeah. Right. Now you could be on the other end. You could be on the receiving end. All right. Well, you did a wonderful job, and thank you, Wa, for coming and supporting him. That's the way it's all about. I wish all my guests had as big a rooting gallery as he does. They do probably, but not with him, especially driving the distance that you guys did, and it was awesome. So all right. Well, that having been said, are you ready to wrap the show up the way we began it with my music?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
one more thing I should have asked at the beginning. If you want to snap along, that's fine. Please don't bang the table because the CD might jump.
Got you.
Okay, you can bang over there. You don't have to get far enough away. But
We're about to get groovy.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching Topic Time. More great episodes to follow. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.